Alright, welcome back to Wartales. Now, there's been a bit of a break between the last video and this one, and that's mostly because there's been a recording issue and I actually lost a lot of the last session. The good news is, not too much happened in that session. We just spent a little bit of time wandering around, collecting resources and helping some people out, and I'll go over that when we actually get into the session. The thing is I'm playing with a limited save, which basically is just I'm not save scumming way of playing, but it means I can't roll back the save to before that session, which is a bit of a problem. What I have been able to do is roll it back to the start of the battle that I played at the end of that recording session. It's a pretty big battle. It's a battle between our party and the local village chief and his guards, and we're being on the side of some bandits. And the fight that we've gotten into is basically we found a man who's going to be hanged. We went and found his friends. Turned out his friends were bandits, and he was being hanged for trying to steal grain that they sent him to do as a induction into their group. And I didn't really think it was great that the bandits were trying to get people to steal food to induct them, but I thought it was worse that the village guards were just killing people for stealing a little bit of food rather than, punishing them in another way. So I decided to side with the bandits. So we're here fighting against village chief Oddi and his local guards. The other thing that happened in the last session was we actually lost our prisoner, so I want to try and get them back. Now, what I'd like to do is we've got two groups of enemies here, one unit of 4 here, one unit of 3 here. I'd like to just surround and kill this unit of 3, and then move forward to take out this unit of 4. So we've got Hoodlum and Finley over here, we've got Killian. Let's bring Killian over. This is where Killian's going to end up, just where I'm putting them for now. We've got some good spots here. Let's put Einhar here. Einhar could run and engage this lieutenant. We'll put Killian here, they can run forward. Who's going to go next? So it's going to be this phalanx soldier, so let's swap you two around, then Killian can come and engage them. Starova, you're fine there. Let's get Finley over. Let's get this Hoodlum over. Let's not have anyone deployed all the way over here. That seems like a bad place to put them. Harold, let's bring Harold back to here so he can come in and cleave. Finley and Hoodlum, I'm a little bit worried about your positioning. I could swap you two. I'm just a bit worried about the range on this lieutenant. What's his movement? His movement is 16. That looks pretty far. Can I? Okay, so he can actually move to engage Killian. That's a bit crazy. That's really crazy, actually. Einhar will be out of the way. What if we moved Pig to here? That's Commander Porkchop, by the way. That is the name that was requested for them. Let's have a look at his movement again. He's going to cover a lot of our guys. I want to keep this guy safe. I'm wondering if we just keep Killian here to actually accept his attack. That might be the better way to do it. Actually, we'll put Killian here. We'll leave this here. Finley, we're going to have to move early, and I think that should work us out. Okay, let's start the fight. We'll move Einhar first. Engage this guy. Now, one of the things I discovered last time was, yes, I can get a free weakening blow by engaging with Einhar, but if I actually attack first, I get a free valor point, and then I can use the weakening blow. And doing it that way around just means I keep my permanent valor, or my rested valor, rather than kind of messing around with it. He's probably going to attack Finley. Okay, he's gone for Killian. That's actually perfect. Or is he going for Porkchop? He's going for both. Fair enough. Okay, that's pretty nasty. But Killian should make short work of him. Einhar should be able to take that pretty easily. Nice. Okay, next up we've got this swordsman, this spearman going. I'm going to move Finley so he doesn't get attacked by this foot soldier. We're going to move Finley to here. I'm going to see how many people I can poison vial. I can get these 3 like that. And then I'm going to engage with the spearman so that he can't use his range to gain extra damage. And that's the end of Finley's turn. So he can now only really attack Porkchop or Killian. He's going to go for Porkchop, that's fine. Porkchop can tank a few hits. Yeah, Porkchop's been a pretty useful member of the party. For those that don't know, because it came up last time, you can't actually control animals in combat unless you've got special skills or equipment, which I don't have. Let's take out this lieutenant with Killian. I didn't actually mean to use Killian there. That was just me automatically clicking a button because it popped up. I need to be careful to stop doing that. I'm usually better at it, but that was bad, pretty bad for me there. Okay, Porkchop is getting pork-chopped quite nastily. He's been destabilized, which isn't great. Alright, let's look at who's activating next. So it's going to be this foot soldier. Who do we have here? We've got Starova, this Hoodlum, and Lightning. I actually think getting Harold engaged with them means that Starova can do a sneak attack. So let's get Harold up here, and we'll just do a big slice. That's a pretty good hit. That's a nice crit. And we'll end their turn. Hoodlum's going to come in for a back attack here. That's really cool. We like to see that. The AI is doing some good moves. And the Isabeth, who's the leader of the bandits, also coming in with a nice backstab. Alright, who's next from the bandits? It's the foot soldier. So we're going to get Starova to come up behind them. And we're going to ambush them. Nice. That's tons of damage. And then we're going to do a poison attack. And then we might actually be able to kill them with a Wrath. That does 9 to 11 damage. They have 9 health. Let's just finish them off. Cool. And that's a nice kill for Starova. And then if I put Starova here, they'll get a Valor point. And that's how you kill. That's how you take out an enemy in this game. That was brutal. Right, who do we have left to activate? Is it just Lightning? It's just Lightning. I don't think Lightning has a shot this turn. We could put them here, but they're not going to be able to take a shot this turn because that's like a 59% chance to hit an ally. Same with recoil shots, so we're just going to end their turn there. And then it's the village chief's coming up. Porkchop's in a lot of trouble here, but there's a good chance he'll hit one of his teammates here. He didn't. Okay, 5 damage on kill 8 isn't too bad. That was a nice move from them, coming forward and retreating as well. That's a good use of an archer. Oh yeah, Porkchop needs to go. 10 bashing damage is fine. We need to try and keep Porkchop alive here. Okay, who's the first person acting? It's that foot soldier there. There's not much I can do about them. Who's next? It's the lieutenant. Well, let's get Killian to go, and we might get Killian to do a laceration. Oh no, Killian won't be able to do a laceration straight away. What if we get Starova to try and take out this lieutenant, which will hopefully free up some people for other things? Not enough for a kill with a Wrath, I don't think. No, it's not going to happen with a Wrath. We'll just end the turn and gain the Valor point. Porkchop needs to take the hit here. Porkchop's getting a little bit low on health, but we should be okay. Alright, Killian now has 2 Valor points, which for Starova opened up for us, which means we can try and lacerate this guy. It's not a great use of lacerate, because I'd like to hit more people with it, but we should hopefully get a kill here. Let's go for the lacerate and see what happens. Nice. Okay, excellent. That's really good movement there. So we're going to move up behind this guy, and we'll end the turn. Killian's unlocked the trait Resilient. Porkchop's in a lot of trouble. So Killian now has 5% of resisting poison, bleeding, and burning. That's a pretty nice little small upgrade to pick up. Next up is the lieutenant. I would like to finish them off. Let's get Harold in here. I don't think Harold's going to get a nice big slash, unfortunately. We can't get around. That's annoying. Everyone's in the way. Lightning's in the way. Where is Finley? Finley's here. Let's try and finish this guy off then. We're probably not going to get a kill here. But the poison damage will kill him on his turn, which is great. Okay. Isbeth's come in for an attack. Oh no, he's gone in. So he surrounded himself to get the AoE attack. Interesting. Okay, now we've got... Who's next? It's this phalanx soldier. They're going to die on their turn. Let's finish... I'm just thinking about who I want to activate. Let's finish this guy off with Einhar. And then what I could actually do is move and weakening blow this one. Or I could do a galvanize. You gain 1 per ally. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. That gets me 4 points. So that I could now finish this guy off. But I would actually quite like to... Oh yeah, he's going to get killed anyway by the hoodlum. I should have caught that. Let's just move Einhar over them. Getting those 4 Valor points is pretty nice, though. Let's end the turn. They've also picked up Resilient, which is nice. Oh, I could have stopped an attack. Okay. Making a few mistakes here. He's going to die for the poison damage anyway. Let's try and capture one of these 2. The hoodlum's going to move up. Everyone's coming to the defense of Commander Porkchop. So who do we have? Everyone over here has activated, obviously, apart from Commander Porkchop. We've just got Lightning and Harold left. Let's bring Lightning up. I would need to get some movement speed upgrades on Lightning. They're way too slow at the moment, and they're not actually taking part in a lot of fights because they can't get into position. But that's okay. We can work on that. That's fine. Killian could hopefully run him down next turn, although he is moving very quickly. Harold's the only one left on this side, so we'll just move Harold up. And end their turn. And then Commander Porkchop will do a hit. I want you to keep Commander Porkchop alive this turn. So we need to attack this person first. So we'll probably get Killian on that. We'll come in from behind. And Killian should be able to do a slice. That was 34 damage. And then we'll hopefully kill him with a Wrath. Nice. Great work, Killian. That was pretty cool. Killian actually has enough now for a laceration on this guy, which is just how cool this game is. Not quite enough to kill him, but still, that's a ton of damage. We'll get Einhar up to finish, or do we want to get Light? No. I'm quite keen to get on top of this guy as soon as possible, and this guy is up next, so I'm just going to bring Einhar up for the finish. We'll hit him with a heavy strike. Nice. That's, I think, Einhar's first crit kill. Cool. So that's that, and we're actually going to bandage Commander Porkchop. Did they wag their tail when they got bandaged, or was that just a random idle animation? No, they actually wagged their tail when they got them bound up. That's adorable. Alright, ours moved up. Let's get everyone else to move up as well. Finley's in a fine condition to come up. Harold's in a fine condition to come up as well. Just watch out for the bear trap. Isabet's coming up. Yeah, looks like we've got this battle wrapped up. Probably the nastiest battle we've had so far. Definitely like the hardest one we've had so far. But still not that hard. I'm really sad that we didn't get to use lightning in this engagement. Their positioning wasn't great, and then they're just too slow, unfortunately, to take part. Bit worried about Commander Porkchop maybe getting shot here. Hopefully that's not going to happen. No, he's going to shoot at this hoodlum. Oh, this is going to be fun with him just kiting us, isn't it? Is he going to run away? No. Okay, Porkchop's pretty slow too. This is going to take a while as we just keep running this guy down. There's not really much I can do about it. We're also taking a lot of bleed damage, which is not great. I want this battle to end. He is going to run out of ground to run to pretty soon, which is something. But this is definitely why movement is a very important stat. He's going first this time. Ouch, that's a lot of armor damage. We're taking a lot of bleed damage. I'm a little bit worried about that. Oh, he's still running. I think we need to send some people around the left here so that he does not flanking us. I'm also very aware of that bear trap. Don't want to run over it. I might need to do something about the bleed damage that's happening. Killian's in a really bad way. They're going to need to be healed by someone next turn. Oh, I just moved them away from... Can I undo the turn? I just realized I moved them away from Lightning, who could have healed them. Because Lightning has bandage. So we need to bandage these two people here. I think Finley can bandage. Lightning can, but he can't make it to Killian, who will die. You can't bandage, you can't bandage, you can bandage. So you come back. I need to move you one more and bandage Killian to stop him bleeding to death. And then finish your move by coming to here. That's the end of your turn. And then we need to get Lightning to... Can't get to this turn, but next turn we'll be able to bandage you before you act. Right, forcing him to come back a little bit this way as well to get into range because we didn't chase him this turn. So we won't have as much movement to get away with. And you can shoot that hoodlum all you like. I don't care about that hoodlum at all. Okay, he didn't get as far away that turn. Starova also needs to be bandaged. I'm actually out of Valor points. So that's really bad. We just have to try and chase him down as fast as we can. This is really problematic, actually. Just being kited by an archer who won't run away because we didn't get quite enough morale to defeat him, to get him to run. Let's go Porkchop. If only we were faster. I'm actually not... I want to get Killian to go this way. But I don't, because I don't want him shooting Killian now that Killian's on such low health. You've got... Okay, you're only taking 4 bleed damage. I think I can afford to just run with you. We also need to worry about her dying of bleed damage as well. Unfortunately, with the way things have worked out, if I could activate this hoodlum, we'd get him, but I can't. Oh, we can get him. Okay, we've got him. We've won. I hope. Hopefully we can just all take him out before the people who are bleeding need to take an action. That was a big hit. That was a really big hit. Can Harold get to him? Not yet. Let's activate Starova so that try to get the NPCs to move. He's gonna hit Finley with a punch. That's fine. Finley can take that. Okay, we just need to move units that aren't bleeding. You are bleeding, so we can't move you. I don't want to move you yet either because you could potentially heal Einhar if I can get a Valor point, which means I have to move Harold, which isn't ideal. That's really bad, actually. Porkchop. And now these two, I have to hope these two can finish him off. Oh, I have to move Einhar? Okay, well then we're going to have to move Lightning. Wait, no, it's when he ends his turn adjacent, isn't it? Every time it ends their turn. Yeah, damn. Wait, she might be able to banish herself, actually. I might have just solved the problem. She might, yeah, she can banish herself now, I think. No, she can't banish herself. She is going to... How much damage is she taking? 10, okay. She can afford to wait one turn and heal herself. And that's giving me another Valor point, which is good. That was close. That was really close. Okay, we're just going to get Finley to finish this. Okay, phew. We got the Glorious trait. Nice. That's more free Valor points occasionally. Alright, we won that engagement. That could have... That was looking a little bit... Oh, Pork Chop got tough. So we got ourselves a Warbow, which is Dexterity plus 7. I think Lightning already has a bow that good. No, his bow is better. We got some Marsh Parsley, some Crown, some Cloth, some Comfrey, and Battle Plate. This armor has few downsides apart from its weight. Movement -2, Guard 17, Armor plus 24. That seems like a great upgrade for Einhar. Let's grab that. We'll put the Einhar straight into that. That unlocks her Master's Jacket, which gives movement +2, movement +4, Armor plus 14. What's Darova in? Outlaw's Tabard. That's okay. Finley's in... Also in an Outlaw's Tabard. What's Harold in? Okay, Harold's in Rags. We'll throw him in that. Of course the puppy decides to show us attention just now. I'll check on her in just a second. Alright, I just checked on her and she wanted to show me a leaf, so she's fine. What is Lightning using as armor? He's got Angler's Rags. This armor is better for him as well. Okay, we've got some armor upgrades, which is nice. Let's repair everything. Let's heal everybody. That's 4 medicine, which is a lot. And let's continue. Okay, so we've just been at the Wealthy Farm. So let's just see what they have to say, and then I'll tell you everything else that's gone on while we've been... when the recording failed, basically. Let's go to Isbeth.
Thank you for your help. Recruiting refugees seemed like a good idea at the time, but being desperate does not make them good thieves. Without your help, my mistake could have cost this poor soul dearly. Please accept this on behalf of our people. It's not much, but I hope you mercenaries will not be too disappointed.
It's interesting, the writing's different from what she said, but not too much. So we're getting a bar of soap, we're getting 20 influence, and we're getting the last 20 we need for the fate of Tiltrin.
And now, to take these good people to the Haven.
Well, at least they're getting refuge at the Haven, which is good. Alright, so let's check out what the bar of soap does really quickly. I think it's going to be the bottom here. Reduces suspicion gauge during theft. That's interesting, but we'll give that to Starova. That's going to replace the laborer's headband, which I'll give to... Which one's our blacksmith? Killian. We'll give Killian that so he gets a bonus to his blacksmithing. Now, a few things happened last time. One, we can now appoint a lieutenant to the party, and yes, we could make Commander Porkchop or one of our horses a lieutenant. Cruffle, I leveled up as a work pony. We've also got a whole load of path points to spend. So we have... Oops, I didn't mean to click there. We've got another one here, actually. We've got one in knowledge. Sorry, one in power and glory. We've got one in trade and craftsmanship. And we have one in... what's this one? Mysteries and wisdom. So in power and glory, we can get left-handed specialists, which means that... forging left-hand weapons requires -1 parts of each type. I didn't even know there were left-handed weapons in this game. Improved restoration, which means repair materials and village blacksmiths restore 5 additional armor points, which means our raw materials will go further. Art of the Forge, which means our forged weapons and armor give 10% better stats. Strict rationing, which means we eat at least 3 less food, which actually I'm thinking could be very, very good because we're going through a lot of food right now. Trade of forged goods means the stuff that we're forging, not forged goods as in like fake artwork, but things that we forge in the blacksmith we can sell for more. And Champion's Craftsman, which means our armor will come with additional armor layer slot, not that I know how to use those yet. Then in Trades and Craftsmanship, we've got movement speed on roads increased by 20%, wages paid to companions reduced by 10%, carrying capacity increased by 10%, purchase price of trade goods reduced by 10%, or possible to negotiate missions in the list of bounties. And then here, we've got run duration increased by 20%, animals have reduced aggression range and give up the chase faster, troop eats 3 less food, so we could get 6 less food eaten if we wanted to. Cost of items from trackers got reduced by 10%, and purging a rat nest gains 50 influence. So I'd like you to tell me what to go for with those. There's a few I'd like the sound of, but I'm quite happy to lean into what you think is the right choice. Oops, let's not get rid of this pelt. Okay, Now, just to catch you up on what's been going on in this area, can I move the map without... I can't move the map independently, so I'll just use the minimap to show you. So we started off last time down here by a rat's nest. We traveled up all the way to about here, and then I cut along here until we found Old Warband Sheepfold. In Old Warband Sheepfold, there was a couple that were refugees that had found this abandoned sheep farm, but they weren't allowed to stay there. So I got a quest to go up to Old Warband's fishery, and I basically bribed him to give it to them, which got me 20 of my Fate of Tiltron points. Then I came up here, found the guy being hung. His wife sent me up to the lakeside camp, which is where the bandits were. I joined forces with them, came back, and we killed the village boss man, basically. And now this is where we are. So we've got below us the Tomb of the Ancients. We've also got the Amateur Hunter's quest up here. But now that we've completed the Fate of Tiltron, I don't really know how we make that happen. I think I'm going to head back to Stormcap just now. We've got some stuff. We've got a lot of stuff to sell, and we also have some quests to hand in. We actually need to camp. That's right. Everyone's really tired. So the biggest sad thing is we lost our prisoner, which I'm really sad about, because they were pretty useful. I don't think there's anything we need to make just now. We've got everything. We'll just make the rope. I always like to turn our hemp into rope. Okay. And I don't think we have anything to cook at the moment either. No, I think I picked up a couple of recipes off screen when the recording failed. So let's just rest for the night. We need to make sure, we need to pay everybody. And we need to make sure there's meat on the menu. So I can now make wolf sausages, which are pretty good by the looks of it. We'll use up these apples. We'll use up this cheese. I stole a lot of this. I stole all of this booze from the bandits after they left their camp and nobody was protecting it, which I thought was quite cool. We'll just use up this fish as well, since I can't cook it yet. There you go. That'll do. Let's rest. The refugee leader awaits you in the haven. He has something important to tell you. Okay. Wages were paid. Everyone is happy. Let's head down to the haven then. Oh, we're just going to do that now. So if I leave camp, we'll just start working our way down to him. And we'll see what happens when we complete Tiltron. I'm quite excited, actually. What is this over here? There's a mountain mine. I'm not really that worried about it right now. We can do some scouting for resources and some crafting and stuff once we've completed the quest here. But I think our party's in a pretty good position. We've got some party members who really do a lot of damage, and we're not really leveling up anymore, so I think we're maybe getting a little bit ahead of the area. Some bandits hiding there. Not too worried about them. So we'll just head down to the haven and see what the leader of the refugees wants from us. I've got a feeling we're going to have to do something to legitimize their claim on some land here, make them part of the community, make them feel safer. Kind of an interesting light touch on a refugee story here, where we've just seen kind of the edges of it and just interacted with them a little bit as we've been going around. But we're not being set up as heroes or anything to try and defend the refugees or defeat the bandits. We're just making money, which, yeah, suits me quite well. It's kind of what I want from my realistic mercenary simulator. I'm not the hero, I'm just making a living. Though like Battle Brothers, it seems to be much easier to be successful in this game.
I've been waiting for you. As a matter of fact, we all have. After seeing everything you've done for us refugees, we've taken an important decision.
Alright, Fergas.
This ruin will not be our haven. You have shown us that more than a roof over our heads, we need our dignity back.
Okay, fair enough.
We will leave this forsaken place and demand that Stormcap treat us like the human beings we
Border
are.
pass.
We will not back down. Please, come and support us in this, as you have in our previous endeavors.
Yeah, I feel like this is something I can get right behind. That's fine. Is there a shop here before I leave?
I wasn't expecting to see so many familiar faces here.
This is the blacksmith we escorted. Okay, I want to sell some of this junk. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need these. I'm going to keep this torch. I think that's everything I want to sell. I just wanted to make sure that the weapons and armor were gone from my inventory because they weigh a lot. All right, let's keep moving. Do you have anything to buy or sell?
May the eye grant us victory.
Comfrey, sandstone. You've got medicine. How much medicine do I currently have? 4. Let's just top up on a bit of medicine. We've got 2 more, and let's get out of here. All right, let's head up to Stormcap and see what happens. So it looks like, are we traveling with... No, we're not traveling with the bandits. Let me just check my map. Yeah, there's an event at Stormcap. Let's head up there. I'm quite curious to see how this plays out. I didn't realize there was actually narrative in this game. I kind of just expected it to be pretty sandboxy, which it is, but not 100%. We'll just head up the road as fast as we can. I love how I just noticed that Commander Porkchop is actually on the world map with the rest of the party. He's at the back next to the horse. You can't quite see him. I also love that they... Actually, she is a sow. She wagged her tail when she was bandaged, which was absolutely adorable. Okay, here we are at Stormcap. I have no idea what's going to happen here, but I assume there's going to be a fight. I got a feeling the villagers are not going to accept the refugees. Okay, we'll probably have to go and see the town head. He's not here, which is not a good sign. Maybe the inn? No, there's nothing happening in the inn. Where do I have to go? Market, forge. Let me just check the... What does it say here? Join the refugee leader in the assault on Stormcap. Well, hang on a second. This is probably them here then. That are just standing. I don't really want to assault the town. I want to, like, have a negotiation. Yeah, okay, I had to join these people here.
The lady mayoress, she didn't want to hear it.
Oh, I see. So they've already pled their case, and now they're just fighting. Okay, let's just get involved. So we have to fight against the Lady Mayoress. Let's go. Seems a little bit arbitrary. We didn't really get a chance to... But then again, what's what I said, we're not the protagonists, we're just showing up while we're fighting in the fields. Okay, this is already a quite nasty battle because there's injured parties on the battlefield. We've got 3 enemies up here. We've got 3 badly damaged enemies down here. This is going to resolve itself pretty quickly. Then we've got... what have we got over here? We've got another 3 over here. We could probably jump on these 4 to start with. Who's going first? So these 3 are all going to act. So this guy here and these ones. So if we could kill this guy quickly, we could get an advantage really quickly over here. I could maybe set up... Not Killian. Where's Starova? Yeah, we can set Starova up down here. They can come in and deal with this lieutenant, and we can start the ball rolling down here to get galvanized really quickly. Then these guys are going to go. They're in range of Einhar and Lightning, who I will move, so they're not going to get hit. In fact, we could actually get Lightning to start off down here with a shot on the lieutenant, saving... Yeah, that's a good way to get Lightning some experience, and then they can pop shots at these guys as well. So who else is going first? Those 3, and then it's going to be this lieutenant here. So let's get Einhar to engage them. That's all I can see from the board. Okay. Harold, I think, has a great opportunity for an AoE attack on these 3 when they get together. So put him there. Finley, I think, can hide over here. Killian, I just want to be careful about where I'm putting people. Killian can protect Lightning. Starova, I want to keep maybe back over here as well. Have I deployed anyone in a bad location? I can't move any of these people. I can move Fergus and the Hoodlum. Let's bring Fergus back over here. Let's bring the Hoodlum over here just so they're not quite at risk. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go. Lightning's going to go first. Chance to hit here is 100%. We're just going to take the shot without moving. Okay, he's dead. We also have the chance of a recoil shot. If I move Lightning to... Hang on. If I move Lightning to here, they've got a recoil shot on this foot soldier, which gets 2 of them down in the first turn. Freeing up both of these units for revenge attacks. And that's Lightning's turn. This guy's going to go... He might have a hit... Oh, he just ran through poison and fire, so that's not a great start for him. Next up, it's going to be this one over here. They're going to come forward. They're not running through poison and fire, but they are going to engage this lot here. But they might get overwhelmed, which is pretty good. Got a sad puppy wandering around in the background. You might have heard her just coming in sigh. It's because I'm not playing with her right now, and she really wants me to. So next up, we're going to get Einhar to come forward. And we're going to move Einhar here. And we're going to attack. And yeah, the puppy wants to go outside, so I'm just going to pause the game for 1 second while I deal with that. She's very anxious today for some reason, but let's get back into the fight. So we've just picked up our Valor point. Let's do a weakening blow on this guy for free. I'll end our turn there. 3 damage and bleed. So as long as we finish this quickly, we'll be okay. Nice. Didn't really see what was going on there because of the weeds, but that's all of the units down here dealt with, which means we've got some extra units pretty quickly. This foot soldier's going next. Killian can get to them. We just have to make sure Killian doesn't move through this, though. And I don't know if Killian can get to them without moving through that. I want to save Harold until these have all compressed together. I don't want to move Killian if he can't make it over. Because I don't think he's got the movement. If I move him to here and then to here, I don't think he's got the movement to get all the way. So we'll leave him for the moment. We've got Finley. Finley can get in on the foot soldier, but I don't really want Finley to do that. Starova could also engage this lieutenant. Let's actually just bring Starova up for a backstab here, which should compress these people in a little bit. And then we'll poison this guy. That's one dead. And then Starova can't move this turn, but we can get those Valor points back pretty easily. So he set himself on fire and come in to attack Starova, which I'm okay with. We can take 8 damage on them. Everyone's caught fire now, so he's spread the fire. Amazing. We've got a burning group of enemies just in the middle of us. We'll bring Harold to here. Harold will do a swing on these two with a maim. Nice. Ah, she's barking again. 1 second. She's being a lot of fun today. I've got her sitting next to me now, so she's going to relax. Okay, so Harold's done his big smash. Let's end his turn there. Here comes Fergus, also on fire. This is getting pretty nasty, actually. Everyone's on fire, poisoned and burning. These 3 units down here that are damaged are now getting into the fight. This is just an awful mess up here. How did you get that shot off with this person in the way? Alright, is Killian the only unit I've got left? No, I've also got Finley. Finley could get a poison bomb in here. So if Finley moves here, he's not going to catch fire. I need to get a little bit closer for the bomb, though. So put Finley here. And then if I bomb here... Oh, there's actually a good... damn, it's going to bomb my own people. I could bomb these two. No, because this is the refugee leader. I don't want to bomb them. I could just get the mayoress. Yeah, that's not ideal. I don't really want to do that in that case. Which is a bit of a waste of Finley's turn, to be honest. But that's going to set him on fire if I move him there. Let's just bomb the mayoress, just because we can. Build up the amount of poison that they're taking. I want to end this quickly. And then we'll just pull Finley back. And end their turn. That's pretty good damage from that hoodlum, to be honest. She's just going nuts today. She thinks it's sunny outside, and every time I let her out, she realizes it's cold. And then she comes back in, and then she sees it's sunny outside and wants to go back outside. She's just, yeah, she's being a bit silly. Okay, Killian still hasn't acted because I can't get him anywhere without him being poisoned. I think I'm just going to have to run him through the poison and hope that we can deal with this. That was a really nice hit. Do we have enough for a Wrath kill? We do. Let's get the Mayoress. Okay, that's the Mayoress dead, which I'm pretty happy with. We're getting really close to a Galvanize. That's a Surrounded on him as well. Okay, got some stuff going on over here. Pork Chop is finally up to go. Got attack on that Phalanx Soldier. Nice. And that's just round 2 starting now. Yeah, she's desperate for my attention. I'm going to have to deal with her after this battle. Gauge with this Phalanx Soldier. I know that Killian... I don't know why I activated Killian there. He's not the next one to go. Sorry, Harold. Oof. Civilians are just getting beaten to death in the woods there. Lightning's in a little bit of trouble here. We'll take a shot on him with Lightning. And then we'll get Lightning to back up. And then you can hopefully finish him off. Yes, nice. Okay, things are moving forward in a reasonable pace. So this is all a big mess here. Who is the next one to go? It's this lieutenant here. I'm going to get Finley to come forward and attack them. I realize that people are going to get burnt and or poisoned doing this, but I think we just need to finish the fight. Not enough for a rage kill, but that should get me a Valor point. Yes, it did. Some good damage on the foot soldier here. Let's get you to attack the foot soldier here. That's them dead. And that's us galvanized. Brilliant. Who's left? There's this soldier here. There's this soldier here. That's pretty much it from what I can see. Let's get you up behind him here. Oh, now you're burning. And that just burnt my own teammate. Excellent. Oof, that's pretty nasty. Alright, you are poisoned. There's just this enemy here left, Starova. Can you come in and just finish them off? Get a poison on them. They're surrounded, so this should be, yeah, easy kill for you. Nice. And we'll just get you to head over where you're not going to catch fire. This way. And end your turn. And then Einhar, let's get you to move here. Stop you from burning. and then move this way. Not getting poisoned on the way. 10 bleed damage is pretty devastating. This guy's gonna die. Yeah, stuck with a spear. Oof, that was brutal. Let's try and capture this person if we can. That would be quite nice. They're dead. There's just the one enemy unit left, as far as I'm aware. Oh, pork chop, don't run through the poison. This is an ongoing problem, actually, is my unit's getting wrecked by poison. Can I get a ranged attack on this guy? I can. Move you to here. Hit him with a volley. Ooh. I could also throw the spear at him. I think that doesn't use up my action if I do that. Oh, I don't have range for the spear throw. Giant trait. What's the giant trait? Strength and dexterity increased by 5% when a 200 weapon is increased. That's great for my archer. I'm really happy with that. Alright, let's move Einhar up. And we'll get Starova to come up as well, trying to dodge the poison cloud. Yeah. You're in a lot of trouble there. I hope you don't die, Fergus. Ouch. That's a lot of damage. Let's get Killian to come forward as well. Just ran him through another poison cloud. I didn't notice that until I clicked the button. I'm quite keen for this fight to end, which is why I'm just moving everyone a bit willy-nilly. Right, new round? Not quite yet. Finley, not much I can do to prevent the bleed and poison damage you're taking, unfortunately. Same that standing still doesn't negate the damage. Okay, that's some decent damage there. And Harold, you're kind of just so out of the way. Although look at the movement range on Harold with that new armor. That's really nice. You might die quite soon. Yes, you died of your wounds on the way in. Okay, we need to deal with this phalanx soldier really quickly this round. So what I want to do is I want to move lightning adjacent to them. I'll shoot them first. Then we'll move lightning adjacent to them, and that starts the surround. Then I'm going to move end lightning's turn. Then we need to get another person, so we're going to put Killian. Killian's going to take 15% of maximum health plus 5. I can't activate Killian. That's a bad thing. We need to get Einhar up. We can't bandage Killian with Einhar, so that was also a mistake. Yeah, that was dumb. We got the Valor Point now, but there's nothing we can do about it. We just need to get the surround off. If I end the battle with Killian, it's fine. Fergus, I can't do anything. Starova, can you make it? No. Finley, can you make it? You can. How much damage are you taking? 4. You can do this. You can run to here. Well, maybe you can't now. And we're going to knock this person out. We've got a 54% chance of success. This does 12 to 15 damage. They've got... We could take the Wrath attempt and hope it doesn't kill them. Okay, now we can knock them out. And we've got a new prisoner. Tyrannical. What does Tyrannical unlock? Tiblin we've just captured. So Finley's picked up Tyrannical. Willpower increases by 2 as long as there are prisoners in the troop. That's nice. Alright, we've got a blue hammer. While guarding the ship, discard this weapon at first. Its sheer might slowly win everyone over. Armor crushing skill. Okay, we'll grab that. Buckler of the guard. We've got some wine, some cloth, some wheat, some copper. We're going to repair everything. Only need to give 1 healing potion, which I'm stunned by. Let's just see how this plays out.
Last words?
You've no right to be here. Stromcap is a free village that only belongs to its people. You're nothing but parasites, too cowardly to fight for your own land.
We're here because our land was burned down, because our craftsmen were drafted, because our families were starving. All we wanted was for you to welcome us in.
So, what are you going to do now? Kill all the villagers of Stromcap, don their clothes and seize their goods, sleep in their beds and replace our people with your own?
No, we only want the villagers to share. Had you done so in the first place, the situation would never have escalated.
Oof.
I will be the new mayor, whilst you and your supporters will be hanged.
Stop hanging everybody.
Mercenaries, thank you for helping us in restoring the peace. As long as Edoran is torn by conflict, the new Council of Stromcap will welcome refugees with open arms. Claim your reward. and know that you will always be welcome here.
Well, that's not quite the resolution I was hoping for, but we've done with it. We've gotten paid. You can finish the Tiltrons now. It's time to explore other regions. Okay. Well, that's where I'm going to end for now, because I was definitely making some mistakes in the last fight, so I'm out of practice, so I just need to take it easy and think about it a little bit. We finished Tiltron, so I guess that means we move on to a new region next. Not sure how we do that. That's for next time. I think we go through the gate here to Gothenburg. We could also have a look at doing the Tomb of the Ancients before we do that, and also just setting everything up here. Yeah, but for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying Wartales as much as I am. Let me know who in the party should become our lieutenant. It can actually, oops, let's stop moving. It can actually be Commander Porkchop or one of the horses, although not great for the horses because they're not in combat, and I can't actually use Commander Porkchop to make them use their ability. And let me know what you want me to do with the path points as well, because I'm quite curious as to what you think the right choices are. We just got famous as well, which is cool. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao for now.